What is your favorite position?
Ooh, I like when a guy's strong enough to pick me up and like me in the air. That's my favorite. Or like from the side is also good, but number one's getting picked up.
Have you ever a guy and like he was able to hold you the whole time like that?
Not the whole time, because I can for a long time, but for a good amount of time, like where you're like, damn, this dude's strong.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But does he like press you up against the wall or like just in midair?
Yeah, midair is good, but also up against the wall. But I like midair, just to show me that real strength, you know?
When was the first time that you ever did that you realized like that's what you like?
Probably like 5 years ago, and I wasn't expecting it because the guy didn't like seem that strong, but then he did it and I was like, whoa, this is hot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Super. How long do you think should last?
I don't think there's like a time limit on it because a good quickie can happen, you know, but definitely over 30 minutes. Definitely over 30 minutes.
Would you say like 45 minutes, an hour? Like
yeah, 45 to an hour. Like a good hour is nice, you know.
Non-stop?
Non-stop. Maybe a little water break, but you're still inside me.
What is the longest amount of time that you've had?
Probably like 2 hours.
How many times would you say that you in those 2 hours?
A lot. Like I can like probably like 70 times in 2 hours.
No
like,
way.
Yeah. And going and all kinds of stuff.
Are you always like that or does it depend on the guy?
It depends on the guy. Yeah. Definitely have to be in the mood.
For sure. How many times would you say is the most that you during one sitting of like during one time that you've had?
Yeah, probably like 70.
70?
Yeah, like legit just like after and then you're just like drunk off of all your
Oh my gosh, that is actually a lot of time.
Yeah.
So you didn't like tap out, you just kept going?
I don't tap out. It's very rare.
Wow, that's really impressive. Are you a giver or a receiver?
I'm a giver. I'm very submissive and I just like to please. I get off on pleasing other people. Like I love giving because it's just like you get to watch them be like in enjoyment.
So if you're giving to a guy and he's like not making any noise or doing anything, like how do you go about that?
I just go crazier.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a noise out of you somewhere. So
that's hot. What if you're with a guy and he's more of a giver and doesn't really let you give?
Well then you just go with it. Like if that's what gets you there, like I just like pleasing. So if that's your way of being pleased, then I'm down for it.
Okay. Does size matter to you?
Okay, so you can't have an innie, like not a micro, but other than that, I feel like you can have a small one and still know what to do with it. So I'm not like a size queen, but just no micro, little, you know, you can't have
How many
innie.
inches do you think is a micro?
Maybe 2.
2 inches.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's probably, yeah.
Have you ever seen that before?
Not in person, but definitely like I've done like shows and stuff like that where they want me to make fun of their like micro. So I've seen it that way.
Like what kind of shows?
Like streaming where they're just like, can you just like talk shit about my, and I'll just be like, oh my god, it's so small, and I'll like pull out my chapstick and be like, it's smaller than my chapstick, oh my gosh, it's like a little beanie baby, like, you know, just tell them how small it is and they get off on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you said you're not a size queen. Size doesn't really matter too much, but what is like your ideal size? Like how many inches?
Probably like a nice 6, 7. Nothing too big, because then you can't have as much fun if it's like too big. So it starts to hurt and you can't do, well, I can't do, I'm sure somebody can, but.
So you like doing?
I do like doing. Especially if I really like the dude, then I'm just like, oh my god, put it in my.
Oh. Yeah. Have you always liked?
Yeah, I actually started doing before I had like normal. It's like when I was younger, I thought that like any hole but the holy hole. So I just was like, and then I realized these guys are getting a real treat. So then I was just like, all right, we got to stop giving everybody.
So you lost your virginity before your regular?
Yeah.
And how long would you say you were doing until you lost your actual virginity?
Like 2 years.
2 years of only?
Only.
Girl, are you okay?
I don't know.
That's crazy. That's actually really wild.
Yeah.
I think. What is the craziest thing that you've ever done on camera?
Oh, I've met with a eggplant before on camera.
How big would you say that the eggplant was? Was it like?
It was like pretty good size, like yeah, bigger than I would prefer it to be, but it was for the content.
Did you go pick out the eggplant, or
Yeah.
did someone else pick it out?
I picked it out. I was in the store like, which eggplant?
Can you ever look at eggplant the same now?
No. I can't look at a lot of veggies the same.
Like what other veggies?
Cucumbers, carrots, all kinds of things.
What would you say is the most like different fruit or vegetable that you've used?
Yeah, probably the eggplant.
Did it feel better than what it would feel like, or?
It felt really good. I'm not even gonna lie. It felt good, but I wouldn't say better. Because you don't know that you're like like I said, I like to please, so it's not like you're like pleasing the eggplant. Like I get off on knowing that like he's feeling good in my. Like,
Maybe you are pleasing the eggplant though.
You know, maybe it could be the happiest plant ever.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to help the fan bus get to 300K subscribers.